Ever dream of becoming a teacher, but then you see the price tag and the super rigid schedules? Yeah, it can be a lot. Well, stick around because today we're exploring some brand new ways to get into the classroom that are actually accessible and, believe it or not, affordable. Let's get into it.
So here's the game plan for this explainer. We're going to start with a big problem, what I'm calling the education hurdle. Then we'll check out a new digital pathway that's changing everything. From there, we'll dive into your actual online options, look at some benefits you might not have even thought of, and finally, we'll wrap up by looking at what this all means for the future of teaching.
All right, first things first. Let's tackle the elephant in the room. That huge challenge that stops so many amazing people from ever becoming teachers, the traditional degree path and, the insane cost that comes with it.
So I've got a question for you. What do you think is the single biggest thing holding people back from becoming teachers today? I mean, you can have all the passion in the world, but for a lot of folks, it really boils down to one thing: money.
Okay, get a load of this number: $35,000. That's the average student debt someone walks away with for a Bachelor of Education. I mean, wow, that is a massive financial mountain you're expected to climb before you've even taught your first lesson. This is the hurdle we're talking about.
But what if there was another way to do this? What if that mountain wasn't so steep? Well, in this next part, we're going to see how a new digital pathway is completely changing the game for teacher training.
And here's the key takeaway, right? The rise of fully accredited online programs, this isn't some fringe idea anymore. This is a powerful, totally legitimate, and frankly super popular alternative to that old school on-campus route.
Yeah, and this slide just lays it all out so clearly. You've got the traditional model over here, right? We're talking high tuition, schedules that don't bend, and you're stuck in one geographic spot. But then, you look at the online programs, the overall cost is way lower. I mean, you're saving tons on tuition and just not having to commute. The learning is flexible, you can actually pace yourself, and you can get into these amazing programs from literally anywhere. It's a total shift in who can access this career.
And hey, this isn't just a nice idea. The numbers totally back it up. Check out this chart. It shows just how dramatically enrollment in online teacher prep programs has exploded. I mean, look at 2016, pretty low. Then jump to 2021, a huge increase. And a projection for 2026, it's through the roof. This trend tells you one thing for sure: online education is now a trusted and fast-growing way to become a teacher.
Okay, so maybe you're thinking, all right, online sounds like a real option, but what does that actually mean? Like, what programs are we talking about? In this next section, we're going to get super practical and look at the different kinds of programs that are out there for you. And here's the really great part. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. No matter where you are in your career, whether you just finished your bachelor's or you're looking for a total career change, there's probably an option that works for you. You've got things like post-baccalaureate programs, which are perfect if you already have a degree in something else, or you could go for a full Master of Arts in Teaching. There are even alternative certification pathways designed to get you into the classroom even faster.
And I know what you might be thinking. Is this, legit? Is the certification real? And the answer is a resounding yes. Absolutely. The path is super clear and structured. You do your coursework online, sure, but then you do the really important in-person student teaching in a real classroom. And at the end of the day, you have to pass the exact same state licensing exams as everybody else. It's tough, it's rigorous, and it's 100% respected.
Okay, here's a term you're going to hear a lot: asynchronous learning. It sounds kind of technical, but all it really means is flexibility. It's the freedom to watch your lectures and do your coursework on your schedule. For anyone out there trying to juggle school with a job or with kids, this is an absolute game changer. You're not chained to a lecture at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday if that doesn't work for you.
Look, saving money is obviously a massive plus. But believe it or not, the perks of going online for teacher training go way beyond just your bank account. Let's dig into some of those other benefits.
Let's talk about some of the hidden advantages here. First off, you can learn while you earn. You can keep your day job while you're studying. That's huge. Plus, you're automatically developing all these digital literacy skills that are so crucial in a modern classroom. And think about this. You can access top professors from anywhere in the country, and you get to connect with this really diverse group of fellow students from all over the place, not just your local area.
Now, I get it. Some people might still be a little skeptical about the quality. So listen to this quote from an education expert. Quality online programs now offer the same pedagogical rigor as their on-campus counterparts, often with more focus on the technology skills modern teachers need. And that's the point, isn't it? It's not about taking a shortcut. It's about getting training that's actually more relevant for today's world.
So where does this all lead? What's the big picture here?
In our final section, let's look at how this huge shift in training is really shaping the future of teaching itself.
This next quote really puts everything into perspective. By making teacher education more accessible, we're not just creating more teachers, we're building a more diverse and resilient teaching workforce for tomorrow's students. Wow, that's so powerful. This isn't just about individual convenience. This is about strengthening the very foundation of our entire education system by opening the door to so many more talented people from all walks of life.
And that brings us to one last big question to chew on. As the training for teachers moves online, what does that mean for the classroom itself? Is the classroom of the future built online? It's a pretty wild thought, but an exciting one. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.